Alright everybody, what is going on? We had a request here to take the Heroes team into Omega Shenron, and this is one that I wanted to do anyway here. We're going to try it with a couple team builds, so I'm going to try to bring Dark King Fu, or that's his name, right? Yeah, I'm going to try to bring him in here. If you guys have watched any of my other Heroes videos, you know that whenever I bring this guy, I get extremely bad luck with his dodging, despite having like a full dodge build. I could throw some equips on here, but kind of like the way I view equips is I don't want to put him on a unit that I'm not going to use. And if this guy is not going to be good for me, just like in his, like without equips, why would I invest equips on him? Does that make sense? I hope so. Anyway, let's go ahead here. I'm trying to decide what I want my rotations to be at the moment. When does Rosé transform again? Is it turn 5? It's turn 5. Okay. So that means we could... Because, like, obviously I want to have Dark Mask King as one of my, like, he's going to be a slot 1 unit. And then my other slot 1 unit is probably going to be this guy, maybe? But we'll just kind of have to play it by ear here. I guess let's do this for now. Let's grab these orbs right here. And then let's grab this green orb. And then that should open up the reds for us, the STR orbs for Dark King Fu here. Okay. I could have put Vegito Blue in slot 1, but he has type disadvantage. Remember that he gets a lot of his defense on super attack here. So, like, this super attack probably would have done a decent amount of damage to him. My big issue with the Heroes team, by the way, is the HP pool. I think this team right now is pretty tight. I think it works well, and Vegito is obviously an insane unit. Granted, he is kind of locked to this team. And I just don't like running this team because the HP pool is so small. You take a 200k shot on, like, future Gohan's team, and you still have, like, you still have more How do I put this? So, like, future Gohan's team, right? Like, regularly, I will have, like, 850,000 HP or something like that, right? You take 200k damage, and you still have 650,000 HP, which is more than this team even has to start with. So that's kind of why I don't like running the Heroes team. Now, remember that this guy, the dodge counters, like, that he has right here, this high chance to dodge, was changed to a nullification for, like, all of these guys. So, technically, if Sin wants to super him, he could counter it, which will give him a lot of value in this fight, considering, like, you can't dodge in this first phase. So, potentially, if, you know, Sin tries to super him and we counter it, that's, yeah, like this, just like this, right? Boom, that's a ton of HP that we save, and we don't get sealed or stunned, so we can help move through this fight faster. Remember that some of these characters on the Heroes team do have turn restrictions for, like, their passives. So we want to be doing as much damage as fast as possible here in order to get through the fight. Also, remember that Limit Breaker Vegito is going to be a completely different unit next to this Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. 1, they share just like a million links. 2, he gives support. And I guess 3, the links that they share are just very powerful links. So he's going to be looking a lot better here. Yeah, I mean, he starts doing this, right? And we're going to be moving through this fight very quickly. This is what we need. We need to be moving through the STR phase very quickly as well, because the physical Rosé can get sliced up by those AoEs. Because he doesn't have much start-to-turn defense. He gets a lot of defense after he super attacks, that physical Rosé. But even though he's guarding, that, like, 100k defense that he has at the start of turn is not going to save us, right? So, we need to be moving through here. Okay, we can kind of start getting rotations set up. I'm going to go ahead and float Rosé here, which means that we will get his heal on turn 6, which I think is fine. We're also going to heal with Dark Mask King, assuming that he can get an attack off here, which would be nice for us. We can grab these physical key spheres and heal up just a little bit more with Rosé. What is it? Dark Mask King does 10% of damage dealt as HP. Also getting hit will keep his passive up through the STR phase, which will be nice, and he debuffs, which is also very, very good. This shouldn't do any damage to us, I don't think. We have our defensive buff up. Yeah, with easy double digits right there. So, very nice. Vegito should get us out of this phase, hopefully, assuming that he gets us a couple of crits. I think he has, like, what, a 50% chance to crit in his passive? 70% chance? 60% chance? Something like that, I can't remember. But between him and Rosé, we should get out of here. Yep, there we go. So now we're moving into the STR phase. This is probably going to be the scariest phase for this team. But we can throw Vegito in slot 1, which is going to be really nice. I don't know if I want to use the active skill here or not. I could, because it would get us through this phase faster, but I think the Vegetos are just going to do enough damage on their own that we're not going to need to do it. There is one AoE, but it's the very first attack, so we don't have to worry about a super attack making it, like, impossible for this guy to tank it, so that'll be good. We can grab... Oh, hang on. We can grab this with him, and then grab all of the STR key spheres. That will give him his full 50% chance to dodge, so that'll be good. Again, here's the AoE. Hopefully we dodge it with Dark Mask King. Again, I haven't had much luck with him. He does just, like, get it as soon as you collect the key spheres, right? Like, you don't have to dodge, like, you don't have to attack, right, to get his, dodge chance. Like, I'm not crazy, am I? Somebody let me know if I'm crazy. I'm pretty sure he just gets his dodge chance as soon as you get the orbs. Chance to evade enemy attack plus 10%. Per STR or Rainbow Key Sphere obtained. Yeah, so, I mean, it should just count. Yeah, that's not doing any damage to us. That's good. After Vegito attacks here, he should be fine against normals. He does have a little bit of damage reduction. Ooh, 50k. Please dodge. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. And then he's at double digits as well. Okay. 50k, 50k. Not ideal in terms of damage there. We do have Dark Mask King, who will heal us up a little bit next turn. And we do have Vegito. I might pop AGL Vegito's active skill, but it feels early. I want to get through this phase quickly, but, I mean, we have such a defensive... Oh, no, my phone disconnected. Hang on, it's coming back. Sorry if it just blasted out through the microphone. Oh, hang on, I'll just pause. Okay, we're back here. Yeah, like... Oh, the lag. What is that? Hang on. Okay, I think we're good now. I'm very nervous here. I have half a mind to pop the active skill just because there's so many AGL orbs here, and that would give us a lot of healing. If I knew where the super attack was, I might risk it. I think we have to pop this. Let's play this. Hopefully it doesn't KO. I don't think it'll do 4 bars of health. Okay, that's good. Now, what that does for us, I would have loved to save that for the int phase, but notice how our HP is now 585k at the start of turn. This is going to give us enough healing, I think, to survive. I am very nervous that, like, the first attack from this guy is a super attack, or maybe the third attack. And not that I don't trust this guy to tank it, it's just that, like I mentioned, the HP pool here is not enough to play around with, so we'll see. Alright, double digits, AoE, dodge it, that's good. Double digits, of course. And then double digits, very good. Okay, it looks like we probably didn't need to use the active skill there. But, I mean, how could I have known that there wasn't a super attack in slot 1, right? It does seem like a bit of a waste here, potentially, but... That's okay. Next turn, potentially we could kill Omega here. This STR phase, just depending... 1 super attack, Vegito? Well, there goes that plan. 1 super attack. That is so unlucky. Well, I was gonna say, potentially we KO this guy on this turn, and then we go into next turn with Rose and Vegito's active skill, and... This is twice now where STR Omega has survived by, like, half a bar of health, and it has just, like, completely ruined my run. I mean, who do I leave on rotation here? I guess I do this. Man, that is just so unlucky. Oh, come on, man! I guess I should have used the active skill. Because, yeah, there's 300k free damage that STR Omega gets on us. 400k now because of it. All this because my AGL Vegito gave me 1 super attack, by the way. That's why this is happening. Is we got 1 super attack. We get literally 1 additional there. Even just like a normal... And now we have Dan playing. Thank you, game! And we're dead. We're dead. I mean, there's no chance here. We are dead. So, GG, boys. You know, we did our best. Can't even super with Mass King, because I gotta save all of these orbs for Bumkin here. I guess we'll do this, since the first two are AoEs anyway. They would already hit them. So I guess let's grab those. That'll give us a tiny bit of healing. Let's grab these. Again, a tiny bit of healing. And then we'll just grab that. Okay. Again, I would love to have sound on here, but, you know, the game is just playing Dan. Oh, good, we didn't dodge it! We take 350k, yay! I hate the Heroes team, man. Alright, we just killed Tech Omega. I figured I would cut that part out for you guys. Would you guys guess what turn it is? You got a second here to guess what turn it is. Turn 6. You guys think that's good? Turn 6, is that a good turn to be on with this team? Where, you know, we get, just... Okay, it's good, we can't get a super with him. Yeah, man, the Heroes team. Listen, everybody glazes. Oh, Vegeto's the best healer. It's like, yeah, I mean, he's pretty good, but I don't know why we give this guy a pass and we act like his team is invincible. When, I mean, this is the Heroes team. Let me know if there's somebody I'm missing that should probably be on here instead. Like, is there somebody obvious that I'm forgetting that, like, I'm just not bringing here? Maybe? I mean, I don't know, but this is my experience with the Heroes team, is that they just do not have the HP pool to compete. Like, if you could absorb some more of these, like, big hits, yeah, I think I could be on board. But, like, physical Vegito is not as good as people think he is. I mean, he takes a lot of damage. Dark King Fu never dodges for me. I mean, that definitely plays a factor into, like, my opinion, right? Now, are you guarding? I don't think you are. How long do you guard again? 5 turns. We got him on turn 2, so that would be turn 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so he's not guarding. I would have to transform him here. Or risk it. I mean, I have to transform him. I'm sorry, I'm not playing it. There's no voice acting on Global, who cares? Yeah, so that's unfortunate. He does have the guard for this turn, though, so that's good. Hopefully he can do some decent damage and get us out of this phase. Now, remember that he only has the guard for this turn, so if we haven't beaten in Omega by turn 10, we're just gonna get cooked again. So... I'm gonna need Vegito to give us some additionals, please. You know, that's kind of like his whole role is to be like the damage that carries the Heroes team. That way it doesn't sputter out and die like it did on my last run. Where Vegito got 1 super attack and then left us with a sliver of health and STR Omega obliterated us, you know. Kind of like to avoid that, personally. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I kind of felt like that was a really lame situation that we got ourselves into, but, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a hater. That is entirely possible. But yeah, this is my experience with the Heroes team every time. I mean, I don't know what more people, like, want from me. I've got dodge on, like, most of these characters. I mean, 100k is obviously not very good from AoEs. And then he shoots out a 9.6 million. There's people, Polarity, who say that Super Saiyan 3 Rosé is better than Vegito. And to you, I say, are we playing the same game? I mean, we're not. We're not, but, sheesh, man. How much is this guy going to take post-super attack? Because he doesn't get that much defense. So, like, are we dead again here? If we die again here, I'm probably just ending the video. I don't know. Because I'm just, like, in a bad mood. I really do not enjoy using the Heroes team. I was like, oh, we're going to come in here. It's going to be super easy. I could use Super Saiyan 4 Gohan, but I don't have him rainbowed. I think I only have, like, 1 or 2 dupes in him. 67k. 67k. Let's pop this. Hopefully this KOs. Sheesh. I probably should have grabbed some orbs there to try to charge the Dokkan meter, but... I mean, I think we're just bad. Dang, Dan. I mean, we gotta pop this, right? There, that gets rid of Dan. What do we think, everybody? Do we think that this is a super attack right here? What? Everybody place your bets. Is the first attack a super attack? I will end the video if it is, immediately. If Omega pulls up those hands, the video ends.